if you're living in your vehicle or if you're living on the street, this video is for you. I'm going to tell you how to stay cool. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. And shout out to you guys in the comment section for giving me other tips. The first tip that I seen you guys said in the comment section is go ahead and soak your feet in a bucket of cold water. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, how am I going to get a bucket while I'm homeless on the street? You can go into some type of dollar store and you can go get you a cheap bucket, less than $5, and then you're going to go ahead and get water either from a public restroom or some type of public area to have free water. You're going to fill that water up with cold water as much as possible, and you could literally just soak your feet right there in the bathroom. I know it's going to feel weird the first time you're doing it, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do because it's heat. I'm telling you, it really is getting to a lot of people. A lot of people think they can thug it out, and then, you know, they sit in the heat for an hour. Next thing you know, they're passed out. You end up in the ER, and now you have a big old bill. So if you can, try to get a bucket, whether you find a bucket by a trash can, whether you buy the bucket, whether you borrow the bucket, it doesn't matter. Fill it up with some water as cold as possible and just soak your feet for at least 10 minutes. And then, you know, that should calm you down. It should cool you down. Now, the next tip that I have for you guys are bridges and underpasses for shade. Now, I know I talked about other different areas in my first video, but in this video, I'm specifically using bridges and I'm using underpasses for a reason. You want to go ahead and locate all the bridges and underpasses in your city, in your town, wherever you're at, whether you're in America, the UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, doesn't matter. Once you located those areas during peak hours, let's say you are homeless currently on the street and you have no job and you just want somewhere to hang out and to, you know, look for jobs on your phone or just to relax for a little bit. Once you mark out those 5 to 10 bridges or even 15 if you have that many, that's when you're going to go from about 10 a.m. to about 4 to 5 p.m. and you want to go ahead and be in that general area under those bridges, and you don't want to leave any mess. You don't want to make any wreckage. You don't want to make, you know, any problems for nobody. I'm just saying so you have that shade, because usually, you know, the bridge, it'd be cooler there and you will just be able to just be there and work on yourself and trying to get back on your feet. So definitely look for bridges and underpasses and try to get in a good shaded area and try to stay out the way so a lot of people are not seeing you and so other people won't mess with you at all. Now, the next tip that I have for you guys is Dollar General. I was in there recently and I was looking for a fan, and this lady was telling me they have neck fans in there. So if you go to Dollar General, you can probably get a cheap neck fan. It's not going to be all the expensive ones, but you can probably get one from about $3 to about $15. It depends on what size, and maybe your store is different, but they sell many different ones, and that actually really surprised me. And make sure you have a little bit of extra money for batteries, because a lot of them are battery powered, you know, AA battery or whatever kind you get. It could be AAA, it doesn't matter. But definitely look into the neck fans. Like I said, it's only Dollar General that I've seen it at. I know they probably have it at Walmart, you know, Target and other stores, but if you just want something cheap, you'll put it around just like this chain. You'll go ahead and put it around your neck, turn it on, and then you have, you know, low, medium, high, or you would just have low or high. Now, if you have a little bit of spare money, and I'm going to say about $7 or so, Dollar Tree does sell ice cream in the freezer, and I know many other different stores sell this, but they actually have like ice pickles. There's like 10 in there or 15 in there or something like that, and it was literally for $5, but you got to add in tax. So literally you can get it for about $6-7 inside of a Dollar Tree, and you can try to just munch those down as fast as possible, but literally it's like 10 plus in there, and I'm like, oh, okay, you know, that's a pretty good deal, you know, for $5. Now, I'm not telling you to do that if it's not an absolute emergency. I'm just saying if you want to treat yourself. So if you got about $6 or $7 and you just want to treat yourself to a nice cold sweet snack, you can go inside Dollar Tree and you can get a bunch of ice pickles for literally $5-6, $7, and you can go ahead and enjoy it. And they have different ice creams, but the ones that I seen were popsicles, and popsicles, they're hard, they're cold, and you know, you just suck on them and you just have a nice little sweet flavor. That's all. Now, the next tip I'm gonna have for you guys is a free community pool. Not every state, not every city, not every county, wherever you live might have this, but I remember back in New York, we definitely did have this. You was on a wait list, so you know, they had to have a certain amount of people inside the pool, but you can look up free community pools in your area. Some may cost money. I'm not telling you to pay money to go to those ones, but if you can get a free community pool and you can chill there as long as possible. I remember this one apartment complex, they had that, and you could literally be in the pool, I think it was from 7 a.m. to like 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. or something like that. But it was, I mean, most pools are open up for at least 8 to 10 hours. So if you can find one in your local community, definitely check the pool out. Go hang out in the pool. You could definitely meet friends there. You can meet other people. You know, if you put down your backpack, let's say you are on foot, you put your backpack down, I'm pretty sure most people won't mess with it. And if it's really nice and, you know, they have security there, you could probably even have a locker there, or you could tell security guard, hey, can you watch my stuff for me? You know what I mean? So definitely check that out. Take advantage of it, you know, especially with the summertime. You know, June and July, I mean, those months are pretty really hot. So, you know, June and July, I would start looking for community pools in my area. Now, I seen this comment, and this person was talking about mixing water and electrolyte mix. So you have like the lemon flavor, the orange flavor, whatever flavors they have, but electrolytes, you can usually, again, you can go to the dollar store, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, and you can go ahead and buy the pack. You'll literally just get a water bottle, you'll put the electrolyte powder in there, you'll shake it up, and it's like a drink mix, and you'll go ahead and get some energy in your body, you know, get those electrolytes flowing through you. So definitely go ahead and look into that. I will stay away from energy drinks. I know they say, oh, they give you energy, blah blah blah. In my honest opinion, people who drink energy drinks, they usually don't live long. They usually have some type of problem with them. So if I were you, I'll definitely go ahead and get a water and get the electrolyte and mix it. And another quick tip, I know I talked about this before in my videos a lot, but Dollar Tree recently raised their price to $1.50 for the 6-pack water. Now it's really not $1.50, it's probably like $1.80. Basically have $2 with you, and you can go to Dollar Tree and you have 6 bottles of water, and it's $1.50 now. So definitely look into that. I know you can buy the 24-pack case for about $7-8, but usually most people, unless you're living inside your car, cannot carry a 24-pack water with them. So if you can carry something light, I would definitely look into the 6-pack water at Dollar Tree and go ahead and just carry those 6 bottles around with you, and rotate them if you need to, fill them up if you need to, so you have extra water reserve. Now, speaking of living in a vehicle, anybody who lives inside of a vehicle, I don't have it on me right now, but you need to go ahead and get that reflective sunshade thing. It's like that little silver thing you put in front of your vehicle. You can put it on the side of your vehicles too to keep the sun out. I'm telling you, I think it's like a UV light reflection or something like that. It works, because I put it in my truck, and literally I was, you know, doing my thing for about 8 hours, came back, and inside and outside felt completely different. I got mine at Walmart. I think it was like $9. They had different price ones, but you know, I'm a cheapskate, so I went to get the cheapest one. You could try dollar stores as well. I didn't have any luck in my area my dollar stores finding that, but definitely cover up your windows. I would say your front window first, and then you can worry about your passenger and your other side windows and stuff like that. But once you have that in your car, I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Inside of your car, I want to say at least it feels way cooler by like 10 to 20 degrees, and it definitely works. So you don't have to go to Walmart and get the, you know, $9 one like I did. If you can find something cheaper in your area, try it. But all I'm saying is cover your windows. If you're going to work for 8, 9, 10 hours, it makes a huge difference to keep that sun out of your vehicle. So when you get inside your vehicle, you don't feel like you just walked into an oven. You know what I mean? You do not want to have the oven feeling in your car at all. Now, we recently, in my Facebook group and for my area, we had Earth Day cleanup at the beach plus a party, and we had a couple other events recently happen like the last 2 to 3 weeks, and I wanted to throw this inside of this video. If you are on Facebook, I'm telling you, you need to do this. You need to join your local community groups. I'm telling you, they have a lot of resources. People will talk to you. All you have to do is comment and make sure you have a profile picture up so they know that you're real, because if they don't know that you're real or they don't think you're real, they're not going to want to talk to you. So join your local groups. I don't care if you live in a rural area of Kentucky. I don't care if you live in the back roads of Montana. Join the groups, talk to people, and find out events that are happening around your area. This way, you're able to go there, you're able to get free drinks most of the time and get free food most of the time. And you'll be able literally just to have a cold drink or you know, just something nice to eat. And you'll be able to socialize with people, and that way you're able to stay cool. I went to this donation charity. You didn't have to donate, but it was a donation charity for the Cancer Society. And I end up donating. I gave them $10. But they had like where basically you throw the ball, and when you hit that little target, the guy who's sitting there above this like water tank, he falls in, because they're saying one ball costs $5, so you know, you get chances to dunk him and just give the money. And the food there was free, and the drinks there were free, and they have a lot of cold drinks. I'm talking about lemonade, they had soda, they had water, they had a bunch of things with ice too, ice inside, and they have cooler, and I'm able to refresh up if I wanted to. Now, I'm not saying to take advantage of every single event, but if you have a cell phone, example, you're watching this video right now, go on Facebook, join those groups, and participate in many different events, and they will feed you. They will feed you, they will give you cold drinks, and you're able just to have a meal and have a community just for a small little moment. And I was there for about an hour and a half, but I'm telling you, Facebook does wonders. I know Facebook kind of died out for a lot of the young folks, but I'm telling you, it works. It works. So definitely look into that. But if you have any tips that you want to leave in the comment section down below, please leave them. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I will repeat that a million times. Some of you are smarter than me, and I really appreciate you guys for leaving comments and helping each other out in the comment section down below. More videos are coming on the way. I just want to say something real quick. Let me know what type of videos you guys want, because I have a lot of videos, but honestly guys, I'm gonna be completely transparent. I feel like they're not good enough, because you know, sometime I'll upload a video and you know, that video will do 1,000 views, but then I upload another video. It's still a self-help video, you know, self-improvement video, but that video only get like 50 to 100 views. So just give me some ideas of what you guys want, you know, whether you guys want more homeless videos, you know, tips, or whether you guys want more self-improvement, you know, me just talking about basic social issues that men and women around all ages can work on. Or let me know if you want more prepping videos, you know, like survival tips and ways how to prepare, and you know, just talking more about the real world, what's going on. But I really appreciate y'all, man. Like honestly, y'all amazing, man. Like really, sincerely, and from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank y'all once again for getting me monetized. I just recently received my first paycheck from YouTube. You know, give all glory to God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you guys for watching, you know, for supporting me and sticking by me. It's been an amazing 4 years on YouTube. I'm still going strong, haven't given up. Thought about giving up a million times and never did, and you guys are still here. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Make sure you stay humble, make sure you stay positive. Please stay safe out there, and peace out.